Jernnifer Lopez was unstoppable in attending the premiere of her latest film. And while Ben Affleck wasn't there, his co-producer Matt Damon was. And J-Lo used it as an opportunity to cozy up and have a deep, long conversation. So deep, in fact, they were holding hands. Oh, you know we got the report of what happened at the premiere. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. There's a lot to break down. J-Lo was showing up at her latest film, a film that was produced by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's Artist Equity. Now, Ben Affleck skipped the Toronto premiere, which we knew was going to happen. J-Lo showed up in this dress that everybody was talking about. We got comments on the dress and her speech. We'll go there in a second. But what everybody's talking about right now is the fact that she was there posing with Matt Damon. But they weren't just posing together. No. Reports are coming in that J-Lo and Matt had a long, deep conversation at the after party. They had a deep conversation at the after party following the movie's premiere. Sources told People, probably J-Lo's sources. They're probably out here trying to spin this, and they already are. Even Matt knows Ben's the problem. That's how they're now trying to pivot this. I mean, good PR. It doesn't mean it's true. But they were there posing with pictures and hung out and talked for over 20 minutes at the after party, which was held at Epoch Bar at the Ritz-Carlton. Insider says Lopez, who stars in Unstoppable and is a co-producer alongside Damon and Affleck, was sitting at a table outside with the actor's wife and co-star Don Cheadle when Damon joined them. Jen and Matt began talking and had a long, deep conversation, the source says, adding that the two friends laughed and spoke more seriously, and for several minutes they clasped hands as they spoke. Now, we have pictures of the clasped hands. Here they are. Several pictures coming in from that party where it's hard to tell what's really going on, but it does look like, yeah, these two are having a serious conversation. And honestly, good on Matt Damon, man. Does this mean Matt Damon's turning on Ben? No, I don't see that at all. I see Matt being the super duper wingman friend to attempt to try to play all sides here. Be nice to both. And I imagine get some intel for Ben and try to smooth things down. That's what I would think a rational person involved in the middle of this would try to do. I say bravo for being there and being nice to J-Lo, holding the hand, trying to get some insight. And I'm sure listening, trying to speak up. This idea, though, that even he knows, I mean, maybe. A lot of people have, not spoken nicely about Ben Affleck, but I've never seen him out there speaking badly of others. And they go way back. I don't see Ben and Matt divided ever, and I don't see anything cracking there. So I don't believe this. Just like any friend might call out another friend. Yeah, he's a pain sometimes. I'm sure there may have been a little bit of that, but it was very interesting to see these two cozying up. And look, we don't know what was said. Reports haven't come out, but we do have reports here where she was hanging out with Bobby Cannavale, and this was I'm a bad picker. I'm a bad picker. I'm a bad picker. Because she's been married so many damn times. So clearly she's calling him out. She's the first time. I mean, I could be movie roles. It could be other things she's bad picking at. I think it's safe to assume she's talking about guys, don't you think? So there she is. That's the best we can get of sort of what she was calling. Seemingly flirty here with Bobby, too. But look, this is also interesting. This is all on purpose. To say that this is accidental, that she didn't know that there were 4 cameras around her filming this stuff, this whole after party, the dress, the cozying up to Matt, the trying to laugh it off, I'm a bad picker. All this is stuff she knew could get out there. You got to remember that when it comes to J-Lo. You can criticize her all you want. She's no dummy to knowing when a camera is around and how to play to those cameras and try to use that to her advantage. She's all about the attention. So I do believe a lot of this was all clearly this is a revenge dress. Clearly, she's wearing this out there to be like, to get attention for the film. I'm sure the people behind the film were excited too, because she's going to get attention for that weird disco ball dress. But now she's getting criticism for it. She's certainly getting criticism for it. Here, watch this. Ooh, Jernnifer Lopez! Here she is.
have the pleasure to introduce, because it was a pleasure and an honor to not only meet, but to portray a woman who poured her heart, her soul, and her blood, literally, into her children, teaching them that nothing is more important than family. Against all odds and obstacles, she rose, leading by example to show her children that they too could be unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, Judy Robles!
I'm going to see some of these comments actually there. There was one, why read from a piece of paper to introduce someone you portrayed in a movie? Those words should have come from the heart, which would make them seem more genuine. I can't say that's not true. I can't say that's not true. Why wear a dress if you can't even walk normally in it? Well, it's respectable, but J-Lo, tell me, the men look so comfortable and in their element. Why do women always have to dress so uncomfy? That's a fair question. So anyway, a lot of people calling out this dress. Worst dress ever, no matter how amazing one's body looks. Put some decent clothes on. That dress is so inappropriate for this event. Okay, you have a nice body. At your age, you have teenage kids. Put something classy on. Ben is gone, dear. Next. No one loves J-Lo more than J-Lo. So even as she's trying to get the attention, there's still criticism facing J-Lo. Right or wrong, what do you think? Was the dress too much while she's introducing the mom of the film that it's about who lost her kid? Or I guess it didn't. I don't know the story. He had one leg. I don't know. I don't know the movie. But it seems like it's a serious topic. And is this the right look? I don't know. All I know is she's limited her comments. She is now turned off and limited comments, so you can't go in there and make these types of comments. But what do you think about all this? Clearly, there's a lot to unpack here. There's the fact that, yeah, she's acknowledging she's a bad picker. There's the fact that she's out there trying to, grab Matt Damon's hand and have this moment, which clearly she knew cameras were there. Was this intentional? I mean, duh. Duh. Look at who's reporting on it multiple times. Ben didn't show up. He skipped out on the premiere. J-Lo poses with Matt. Of course she knew that was going to happen. Here they are. We got pictures. Oh, and then by the way, some source tipped it off at the after party, which shouldn't be tipped off. Oh yeah, they had a long, deep conversation. Amid the divorce. What could that mean? Every outlet is out there picking this up. Intimate conversation amid Ben Affleck divorce. Everybody's picking this up and making a point of it. Me too. I'm curious. I'd love to be a fly on that wall, or this woman here who could have actually listened and figured out what's actually going down here. Again, my speculation, and this is mine, Ben's being a good friend. Ben's being a good friend, trying to be there in the middle. There's clearly hurt feelings. We knew that, J-Lo is clearly hurt. She can say she's unbothered all she wants. She's clearly bothered. And I applaud Matt for being a good dude there and being a friend to listen and not be all avoiding her, trying to be there and be like, hey, let's be adults. That's what everybody in the world needs to be, is more adults. So look, I'm mixed. I can't blame her for doing this press. It's smart. It's getting people on there and looking at, like we're talking, even Ben's boys, they're consoling her. This is all optics that are good for J-Lo, but it's hard for me to not look at it and think, well, of course she's doing that. Of course he's doing that. He knows what Ben's problems are too. I mean, true. Best friends do know what their friends are, typically like. But was this, I don't know. What do you think? Was this smart? Does this make J-Lo look better? What do you think they were really speaking about in that deep, long conversation? And do you agree she's a bad picker? Or was this just trying too hard? I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? We got lots more to report on. You're not going to miss it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that thumbs up as well. And leave a comment down below. We're going to be live over on Popcorn Palace. Yeah, some drama happened. We're going to talk about it with Steph. Head on over there if you want to join us. You're not going to miss this. The truth's coming. But we'll be live tomorrow here and Thursday on Planet. I hope you guys will be here for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.
Go Planet!